We have the postgame press conference following Hampton's 65-63 victory over Monmouth on January 22nd. We'll open with a statement from Coach Aidan Haskins.
Again, home environment continues to be an attribute for us. The crowd came out tonight, just provided that atmosphere, and we needed it. We needed every bit of energy that they gave us down the stretch. You can't tell me that this environment isn't becoming tough to play in. Free throws come down the stretch, and that guy felt that pressure of the band behind him, and they yelling and jumping up and down, and he blew one. And that's I'm telling you, we're coming. We're starting to create an environment where it is not a check mark coming through here. And I'm so happy for our environment, our administration, our marketing department. They continue to do a good job and helping us fill this gym on a Thursday night, and very impressed with our environment. And then I'm impressed with the fight of my group. We jumped out to a lead. They fought back. They really ramped it up defensively, made it tough for us. And, we hung in there. We got down 4, but we showed some competitive excellence. We competed to the very end. And, that's part of our motto. You might bend us, you might dent us, but you ain't gonna never break us. And so we found a way to get the W, and I'm extremely proud of the team and these 2 young men sitting beside me.
Coach, I'll start where you started off with the homestand. Kind of how important was it for you guys to come out, protect home court, and stabilize things in this?
Well, I mean, that is the nature of what we've been talking about all summer since I've been blessed to be at the helm of this. We have to win our home games. We have to get competitive in the league in order to have a chance of competing in this league. You got to sustain your home games, and we've been doing that a little bit this season, and making it tough on our opponents when they come in here with the energy, effort, enthusiasm, and toughness we've been playing with. And so we were able to secure another home victory tonight.
After opening conference play, you guys opened with 2 wins. You dropped 3 straight. Now you come back with 2 more wins. Kind of what have these two wins meant for you guys' confidence?
Well, I don't know if it meant confidence is seen and earned through winning, of course, but we weren't rattled when we lost 3 straight. We just didn't perform well, and if you look at 2 of the losses that we lost, they came down to the wire. Charleston, top team in the league. UNCW, top team in the league. Campbell, I don't know who they were. They didn't show up against Campbell. I don't know. It was some imposters that showed up, and it happens. But we've been in every game. We've been in every fight, and so we've been able to, just fight a little harder at home, and hopefully we can continue to do that and get out some wins.
On that note, again, with you guys' resilience, not only tonight, but in being able to get the next 2 wins like you did in the last couple games, what does it say about this team's resilience day in and day out?
It says that we're growing. We're growing as a team. We've lost some of these games early in the season. These physical games coming down to the wire, Howard, Norfolk State. We've lost these games, coming down to the wire. And so we're growing. And I always say, sometimes you win even when the scoreboard says you lose, and so you can't Google, what to do. And now we know what to do. We know how to finish it. We know how to close it. We didn't get rattled. We got a set of plays that we know how to score down the stretch. And my point guard here knows how to get everybody involved and when to turn it on, get to the free throw line. He didn't have it going tonight, but he knows his craftiness to get to the free throw line and touch the paint. And made some good things happen for us. I'm so proud of him. He started the game like just setting us up, making every read. And, he played heavy minutes tonight. We got to do a better job of getting him some rest. Trust me, that will be a conversation to my locker room tomorrow. They got to do a better job when we need to rest him a little bit because I know down the stretch he would finish a little bit more of those if I can do a better job of getting him a little bit more rest. But he did what he needed to do to compete and help us get the victory.
And on that note, Jalyke, kind of your free throws and your poise at the free throw line down the stretch was key for you guys' win. Kind of what's going through your mind in those moments where you're sitting at the free throw line knowing that I have to knock these down to get a win?
It's something that we work on every day, and I feel like when the play breaks down, it's just me and him one-on-one and get downhill. If they don't foul, finish. If they foul, get to the free throw and knock it down.
And obviously the kind of steal at the end that sealed the game for you guys. What was the game plan there, and how did you view you guys' execution on that?
It just came down to focus and communication. I feel like we communicated very well at the end and ended up getting the steal.
For sure. And Aidan, one of your best games of the season this year, kind of what was working for you, especially from downtown? I think it was a season high 4 3-pointers.
Just staying calm under pressure. Coach puts a lot of pressure on me in practice and sometimes in the game, so when it translates, I'm ready. And my role is to make shots, and I feel like I did that today.
And Coach, overall, kind of how did you view your team's execution down the stretch?
I thought we executed pretty well down the stretch. It was some plays that we could have executed a little better. I'm never satisfied, but when it goes back to what Aidan says, if we can practice with that level of intensity every day, I think these guys are beginning to see why I'm so intense in practice. They know it's not a bad day. Jalyke looks at me like I'm crazy every day in practice, walk through. I know he's like, this guy, calm down. In fact, he often tell me calm down. But they understand that if we can put that pressure on ourselves daily, then when we get to this, it's nothing. It's nothing. And so that's kind of our mantra. We definitely my style of coaching, that we want to continue to put the pressure on ourselves so that pressure that they provide us is able to be handled in critical situations, which we did tonight.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you guys. Appreciate you.